If you are in your 40s and you have to start your life all over when it comes to your finances and your life, watch this video until the end. Now, why would you want to watch this video until the end? Well, because if you're in your 40s, you don't have time for the wrong information. You don't have time to leave this video after watching 30 seconds, 1 minute, and go back and have the same problems. You need a solution if you're starting over. And in this video, you're going to get a solution. Let's talk about it. You ready to make money online? Like, share, subscribe. Let me show you how to make money online like this. Now, if you want to make your first $500 online, and I'm going to show you for absolutely free, click the link in the description and I'll show you how to make your first $500 online while you sleep, even if you just started today. I'll see you there. Okay, so the very first thing that you must do is work on your mindset. It's very important, especially after 40, that you work on your mindset. Why? Because you have 40 plus years of a lot that you've been through, a lot of clutter and a lot of things in your mind. Now, here's a deeper part of why you should work on your mind. Well, because when you were younger, a baby, you did not know that you had a conscious mind. You didn't know that you were going to eventually walk. You didn't know that you were going to eventually learn how to put your own clothes on. You weren't even thinking about any of that. The only thing you knew when you were a baby is everything that you're seeing, touching, and tasting is brand new. So think about that. You being a baby, perfect opportunity to be molded into the right thing. Not having a conscious mind, but you had a subconscious mind. Now, your subconscious mind is responsible for every result that you get in your life right now. Now, think about this. When you were a baby, your subconscious mind was formed based on your environment. The people you grew up around, your parents, all of the information that you heard growing up formed how you think, your values, everything the way that you move through life. So when you became able to think for yourself, how do you think How do you think you started thinking? Think about this. How was your environment? Did you hear money don't grow on trees? Did you always hear people talk about how broke they are? Did you always hear people talk about what's a scam? Don't try that because it hasn't worked for nobody else. If these are the types of things that you heard growing up, it's no wonder you're 40 years old and you're afraid. You're scared to invest. You think everything is a scam. You're worried about not making it. That's not your thoughts. So be fair to yourself and work on that. Eliminate those thoughts, because if you don't, you are going to think your way into poverty. You are going to think your way into being broke. You are going to think your way into being unhappy. This is something a lot of people are not willing to do, is take responsibility. You are where you are right now in your life because of your thoughts, because of your actions, or lack of the action that you took. That's you. Other people programmed you, and you're still walking around with the same programming. So you have to change that. You have to change that. That's the most important thing in this video. You have to change how you're programmed. Literally. And after 40 is the perfect time to do it. It's the perfect time to do it. Now, next, stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. You're over 40. You don't have time to procrastinate. You don't have time to think about what it is that you want to do. You only have time to take action and make changes. Because for us, I'm 46. Time is ticking. I don't have time to run across the wrong information right now. I don't have time to sit back and try to figure out everything on my own. I don't have time to run into something that's not going to take me to another level. I don't have time for that. When I was in my 20s, I had time for that. We don't have time for that. So if you're a procrastinator, stop it. You got to stop procrastinating. You got to take action and do what you have to do. Learn what you have to learn, invest what you have to invest, and grow how you have to grow. And you got to do it immediately. Why? Because after 40, time is ticking. Time is ticking. We don't have time to play around. Which brings me to the next thing. You need a course, a mentor, or a set of instructions that's going to teach you what you don't know. Look, you can argue back and forth. You can be in the comments talking negative. You can say or do whatever it is that you want. If you, right now, you have a skill. You're good at something. You're good at cooking. Maybe you're good at barbecuing. Maybe you're good at cutting hair. Maybe you're good at, doing hair, creating wigs, fixing cars. If you're able to see other people around you that's making money in the area that you're skilled at, and you don't know how to package it up in a way that's going to allow you to put it out there, create content, letting people know that you have something that will solve a problem, or teaching them how to do something. If you don't know how to do that, you need a course. Here's the biggest mistake that a lot of people over 40 make. The biggest mistake that a lot of people over 40 makes is they look at everything that they've been through in the past. If you've bought one course and it didn't work, that's how people move on and continue to say, oh, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not buying any more courses because the last one didn't work. Do you know how many courses I bought that didn't work? Or guess what? It wasn't that it didn't work. It was that I didn't apply myself. Look, listen. I blame me for everything. Everything. If I'm not where I want to be, I blame me. If I'm not driving what I want to drive, I blame me. If I'm not learning from a course or learning or applying myself, I blame me. You got to stop letting people that's never tried, never invested, never applied themselves to tell you what you need to do or what you don't need to do. What do I look like asking my grandmother if she think I should invest in a course? Of course she's going to say no. Why? Because she's never done it. People around us want to keep us safe, and most people around us don't want us to get further than them. So of course they're going to tell you a course is a scam. Of course they're going to tell you, not to invest in yourself. Of course, because they either never tried it or they tried it and it didn't work. But when it comes to you got to do what you got to do. I would never listen to my mother, my father, or anybody in my family about the things that I know that I need to do. Why? Because I don't know what they've done and what worked and what didn't work. Here's a fact. In my opinion, every person over 40 needs to learn how to make money online. Here's why. Because I'm willing to bet money. Your dream, the life you want to live, involves you traveling. Correct? I'm willing to bet that the life that you want to live after 40 involves you making money while you sleep. Right? I'm willing to bet $1,000 that the life you want to live will require you to be making money without having to work hard. Right? So, if you don't have a real estate portfolio, if you don't understand credit, if you don't know anything about crypto, if you're not doing anything or making your money work for you at all, then you need a course. You need a set of instructions that's going to do the next thing that I'm going to cover, which is develop new skills. You're going to need some new skills after 40. You're going to need some new skills after 40. The skills that you had in the past up to now, that's not going to work unless you know how to package it up. Now, if you don't know how to package it up and you don't know how to package up your skills and you don't know how to market, you don't know how to brand yourself, you don't know how to create content that makes people pull their credit cards out to buy your solution to their problem, how are you going to ever be able to get to another level? Baby, I'm recording a video. I'm going to call you right back. So how are you going to do that if you don't know how to do it? Everyone over 40, if you're starting over, you need to develop new skills. You need to understand the skill of marketing. You need to understand the skill of creating content. You need to understand the skill of, why? Because that aligns with your dream. That aligns with your goals. How are you going to make money while you sleep if you have 20 jobs? How? If you want to make money while you sleep, you are going to have, while you sleep, while you travel, while you're not working, you are going to have to know how to make money online. Why? Because when you make money online, you set up stuff in the beginning. Once it's set up, your only job is to put content out. Why most people over 40 is not doing that? Why are we overcomplicating that? I recommend selling done for you digital products, but that's me. Because you definitely don't want to be a person who's a beginner to making money online and not, or feel like you have to create your own course. You don't want to do that. That's the first thing that I did. And from experience, trust me, that's not what you want to do. Which brings me to the next point. Don't get another job. Another job will just make you tired. If you are in your 40s, starting over right now, with your finances, with your life, the last thing you want to do is go and get another job. Develop new skills. Don't get another job. Another job is not going to give you the... Do you think 2 or 3 more jobs is going to give you the money that you want to help you live the lifestyle that you want to live? If you already work 40 hours a week, and you're going to get another job that's going to probably give you another 10 hours a week, and then, after that job, you're working 50 hours, and you're going to get another job that's going to give you probably another 10 hours a week. How will you have time to do anything? How will you have time to enjoy the money that you're not making? Think about that. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but the only reason people do it is because they don't know what else to do. If I want to make more money, I create an offer that's going to solve a problem for somebody else. Period. If I want to go on a vacation, I create an offer that's going to solve a problem for somebody else. Why? Because I know how everything else works. Once you understand how everything works, your confidence goes through the roof. You know that what you put out is going to work because you understand how everything works. When you don't know how everything works, you're in the comments commenting something negative. Talking about everything is a scam. Talking about people are lying. Talking about, yeah, right. You don't want to be that person, do you? Do you? Next, stop saying that you're too old. Stop saying that you're too old. You're not too old. You are blessed. You are blessed to have made it to your 40s. Why? Because you've been through things that people have not been through. So you have experience that people don't have. You can help others. Which brings me to my next point. Start a YouTube channel. I don't know why you wouldn't start a YouTube channel. It makes no sense to not start a YouTube channel. Put some of that experience out there. Let people know what you're about. Let people know what you've been through. Let people know what you've overcame. Next, figure out how to make your money work for you. Listen, you don't want to be in your 40s going out to find another job and doing something physical. If you have to do something physical in order to make money, you have to figure out how to do something that's not physical so you can make your money. Because there is no other way to scale. You can't scale a job. When you go and work 40 hours a week, you can only make that $1,300 that you making every week. However much you make, you're only going to make that amount of money. You're never going to make more unless you work overtime. Next, stop complaining. Stop engaging in conversations with other people talking about piss poor things. Look, you can't have conversations with Pookie, Ray Ray, and Earl standing in front of the store. Their life is never going to change. You can't hang with people that's not doing better than you. You got to hang with people or get in the community with people that are talking about, hey, I made $10,000 a day. Hey, I made $5,000 a day. Hey, I made $1,000 in an hour. You have to get around that type of environment. Because if your environment stays the same and it's been the same since you were a baby, how can your life change? How can your life change? Think about that. How can your life change if your environment stays the same? So at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do. So, hey, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. If you're looking for a course, that's going to teach you digital marketing, how to live the dream life and create, not even create your course, but how to sell done for you digital products. Click the link in the bio or in the description below. I'll see you on the next video. Like, share, subscribe. Have a great day.